Friends, welcome back. In today's video we are going to be testing out newest Louis Vuitton foundation. We are going to demo the foundation. I have worn the foundation the past 3 days. I'm gonna wear it throughout the day. I'll do a few check-ins today. We're gonna compare these to others in my collection. I give you a little overview of the foundation. This is a very in-depth review because I wore it and I know my thoughts on it, and yeah, it should be very fun. If this is first time here, I am Gigi. I love to talk about new makeup, new luxury releases. That is my passion. So if you love that kind of content, make sure to click down there where it says subscribe, and also come to my other socials, TikTok, Instagram. They're all linked below in the description. And without further ado, let's begin. Hello friends, welcome back. I hope you're having a beautiful day so far. Today we will be doing a foundation review. This one is from Louis Vuitton and I am excited. I love me a beautiful base foundation, and lately these luxury brands are just here. They're showing up and they're doing some good work. So today we're gonna be talking about these foundations. You've seen this because this is pretty much everywhere. I actually, when I went to Florida, I went looking for this and I couldn't get my hands on it. Now I was finally able to get it. I'll leave links down below if you're interested. So this is the box that it comes in, really red and very in brand, I guess. And then this is our packaging, and the bottle is actually beautiful. It's really beautiful. It is all glass. You can see the LC engraved in gold right there. I like the space at the bottom. It makes the foundation look extra luxurious. I also like the cap and like a little crownish looking cap. The cap is just plastic. It's not really heavy whatsoever. We do see red interior within the cap, and this is our base. So I picked up that shade 35 and 0, which it was an amazing match. I'm so excited for that. This foundation retails for 100 Canadian dollars, and I believe it's like 75 US. I'll leave prices here. I was a little shocked. I thought this was gonna be pricier, but that's good. They do have a balmy foundation that comes in a package like that, or is it a cushion foundation? I believe they have few. I've never tried any, and they also have a beautiful powder which I want to try it as well, but let's just concentrate on the foundation and what it claims. It's a liquid foundation that slips effortlessly on a light veil that brings breathable, buildable, perfectly flawless comfort and coverage. Up to 24 hours of no transfer, comfortable wear, and luminous matte finish. It is breathable. It is a vegan formula, and it is infused with Derma Gland Complex, which is concentrated of pressure skin loving ingredients that actively cares for the skin. It minimizes the appearance of pores, it smooths and softens the complexion, and it leaves the skin feeling moisturized for 24 hours. So to pick out your shade, they have C for cool, N for neutral, and W for warm undertones. To be honest, it was a little bit of a back and forth. I'm so glad I went with this one. As I said, it's the perfect match right now. I will show you some swatches just in case you're around my foundation and you are trying to find out your shade, because I know a ton of you say you match with me. So let's start. So I already tried this foundation. I've worn it a few days because I wanted to really get a good feel of it. You can see that the texture is thick. It will go nowhere. That was a little gulp. I also love that the pumps are so tiny. It's like literally a pea size. So yeah, you don't have to apply so much with one pump. So I like that about the foundation, and you can truly just pump just just a little bit if you need some extra color. To blend that in, I'm gonna use newest Referal brush, which I've been loving. I did a video on these new synthetic brushes from Referal if you wanted to take a look. But so this is described as a natural soft matte foundation, which I totally agreed on. I applied for my base today the Ilia Base Skin Milk. So I have this on, and then I applied my Clinique moisturizer. I wanted to make sure that I was well moisturized, especially on my chin area, since you can see my hormone acne is all out today. I tell you what, I sometimes hate to do foundation reviews when I'm breaking out like that. You're gonna have to let me know your thoughts. Sometimes I like to wait until everything subsides because my hormones and my pimples come in like waves, right? So around my period, around my ovulation, and all that good stuff. So sometimes I hold back and I don't want to review when I'm breaking out so much, but then I think to myself, maybe people want to see that. Maybe people really want to test out these foundations. So let me know what you think about that. This is what we get here nowadays. If you've been a subscriber of mine, you know that I was never this, but this is the new me. So let's embrace new broken out Angie. Anyways, this is the finish. And I really like it, you guys. It is very softening, and I 100% see how skin perfecting it is. I don't find this foundation to be extremely matte, like say the Barberry foundation, which I showed you a few months back. That one is a very matte foundation. This is a soft matte foundation. This reminds me a little bit of the Soft Glow from Hourglass, just a little bit, not really to the Prada. And we'll talk about the Prada next when I swatch it. But I really like the finish, and I do find it to be very, very blurring. And you can see it has good coverage. It was able to semi-perfect the tone of the pimples without, you know, like really masking them. So I'm gonna apply just a little bit like this. I don't like to apply too much here because these pimples tend to be extra dry. You know, foundations could cling on to them, and that's not good for the foundation on myself. And you see that it really builds up very nicely. It still looks natural. It doesn't look heavy. Let me grab a mirror. Yeah, it looks very, very soft over my pimples, which I appreciate so much, more than you know, because it is a struggle with a matte foundation and foundations that tend to cling onto those, you know, dry pimples. So yeah, friends, this is it with the foundation. I will not build it up anymore. I'm happy with this coverage, but yeah, this is it. So here it is, a light layer on this side. Maybe since I have this out here, I'll do a little bit more like around here at this end. I have one gross pimple on my nose, then I think the foundation is not really covering much. Yeah, she's not looking good over there. We'll see. I don't want to aggravate that. And you can see that soft glow that the foundation has, you know, without being too much. It's just really good. I'm going to apply the Guerlain's concealer. I'm also going to use Referal's new concealer brush in B01. Powder, I'm going to apply my Givenchy powder. Take this Referal brush to set the rest of my face. I always like to set my base so that it's not, I don't know, like transferring or slipping, sliding everywhere. For bronzer, I'll use this new YSL bronzer, which if you wanna see a review, it's already up here on my channel. They also released a setting powder, but I don't wanna use like a new-ish setting powder. I knew the one from Givenchy is really reliable. I've been using it for years, so I want to be able to, you know, not be sweet from just a new powder or whatever. For blush, I have two blushes that were sent to me from Armani Beauty, and I have one here that is very glowy. They sent this one, which is super bright, you know, that bubble pink, and then they sent this one. Whew, this is glow. Oh wow, beautiful. So I think I should have layered these blushes. Let's actually do that. Let's apply a bit of this. Let's apply a bit of this one. Love these glows. All right, my friends, makeup is all completed, and this is it. This is what my base looks like on, and this foundation looks so perfecting on the skin. Let me tell you, friends, this is one of the most blurring and perfecting foundations that I currently have in my collection. Take a really good look at my whole base and let me know what you think. Check out my chin area. Like, my pimples are just softly concealed without being too much. And again, if you suffer from hormonal acne, just acne in general, you know the feeling. You hate when a foundation just clings onto those because it just looks gross. And this is a problem that I've been having with a lot of foundations. Whenever I talked about the product beauty, it happens with this. This tends to cling onto my blemishes, and it does not look cute at all. Even though this is such a beautiful foundation, I can't wear it when I'm breaking out like this. The Louboutin, on the other hand, I've been wearing now that I've broken out so much. This is how I've been testing it out the past 3 days. I've been like this. It was worse because they were so inflamed, they were so painful, they were so dry. Like today they're a little bit drier and they're less painful, so they tend to at this point just set a little bit better. Skin tends to flake off, you know, around this time, but I don't anticipate this is gonna look creepy, but we'll see at the end of the day because I'm going to do a wear test, do some swatching and comparisons. I always forget to do this and I apologize, but with foundations I just never think that you guys wanted to see like full-on swatches, and a lot of you ask. With the Christian Louboutin at top, and this is in the shade 35NO, so it is neutral with olive undertones. You can see how neutral that is. It looks amazing. It looks so good. So below is the product, medium W50, and you can see that the product is way lighter, but they do both work on me. Now let's do the Guerlain in the shade 3.5N, which is also a neutral undertone foundation, but you can see that this looks a little peachy. You know, this is olive and very, very neutral. Let's do Hourglass Soft Glow in the shade 8, which I feel like this is gonna be a little similar to the Louis Vuitton. Okay, so the Hourglass is just a little bit more yellow. This is truly neutral olive. Like if you want neutral olive, I think that this undertoned is absolutely perfect. Let's do Fenty 10 because this is, I feel like a lot of people match with this. So that one here, it's a little bit more yellow. It's more similar to the Prada. Let's do Valentino. This one is in the shade 4 and 3. And I'm gonna do this one right beside it because I do have a feeling that they're gonna be, my knuckles are in the way, but yeah, these are perfect with each other. M and 3 from Valentino is the first swatch. Can you see that? They're pretty much the same thing. Let's do a Chanel one because this is also classic and a lot of you want me to compare to Chanel's. This one is BD51, which is Le Beige, the Le Beige foundation, and that will be this one here. And no, you can see this is deeper, this is a little bit more orangey compared to how neutral that is. Last but not least, we'll do Tom Ford because Tom Ford is also one that a lot of you tend to ask, and we're gonna do Sable. Sable is my perfect match on all Tom Ford foundations, including stick, all of them. Is that one out here, and you can see that Sable is a little bit more yellow. Truly, the Louis Vuitton and Valentino are the most neutral of the bunch. Okay friends, so this is it. It is 8 in the morning. We're gonna get our day started right now. I'm going to show you natural lighting check-ins today. It is so gloomy outside, but we'll make it work. And then I'll show you what I look like at, I don't know, mid-afternoon. We wrap up the video. I'm gonna see you guys in my next check-in. Bye. Hey friends, I'm back. It's been a few hours since I applied the foundation, but I absolutely needed to come back because I know I'm gonna forget to talk about the scent of the foundation whenever I'm doing my wrap-up video. This has a scent, and I know a lot of people tend to be very sensitive to scents, and of course this isn't the exception. You know, luxury beauty, they love their perfumey scent. So it is a beautiful scent. It is a floral scent. It is strong and you can smell it when you apply it, but it goes away. Right now, I feel nothing. I smell nothing. And it's been on for 2 hours, which we could totally do a little check-in. You can see that my oils have started to pick through just a little bit, but I love how the foundation just let it be. You know, it's not really a matte foundation. Is gonna hold on to, you know, don't gonna let your skin breathe, whatever. No, I feel like I look a little glowish, which is perfect, and it just looks beautiful. It's been 2 hours. So anyways, I'll be back later and I'll show you, we'll chat a little bit more, but I wanted to make sure I didn't forget. It has a scent, but it totally goes away. Hello friends, it's been 3 hours since I applied the foundation and this is our natural lighting check-in. The sun came out just a little bit. Do ignore my textury skin. Ugh, gotta love it. But concentrate on that glow that I told you about. Like, I love how soft it looks. I love how it looks on my blemishes. It looks very natural. My oils had a chance to like sip through, as you can see, and it just looks extremely natural. I don't know, I really like it. I'll show you at the end of the day. Hello my friends, it is the end of the day. It is 26:06, 9:06. We started applying the makeup at around 8. I forgot to show you my time. I'm sorry. Kids are in bed. Everything is quiet again. I decided to wait until they were all to bed to really speak about the foundation. Now, I didn't end up working out as I said I would. I couldn't. I got busy. I had to take my kids to soccer, in and out of the house. Today is a little bit rainy as well, so she was put to the test. And as I mentioned, I already wore this foundation for 3 days prior to this review, so I already know that I love it. Spoiler alert. This is it. You can see on my combination skin how the oils had seeped through on my chin, on my nose. This area also gets a little oily, and then on my T-zone. Mind you, I don't have extremely oily skin, but because I do like to prep really well before a foundation review, I feel like I really prep. I do that always because of my dry skin and dry patches. I don't want that to affect my foundation. So maybe that's why I'm a little bit more glowy than usual. Yesterday, I didn't get as oily as today, but whatever. I feel like this foundation is absolutely beautiful. It's going to be beautiful for both dry and oily skin. I have both. It did not sat weird anywhere. Like, look at my chin. My chin is so dry. This is like actually unheard of. I'm in shock. And it's been like this ever since I wore it like all these days. So at this point, I could totally blot, and I think I would. And I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna be using this little cute blotting situation from Fenty Beauty. I'm gonna start on my forehead. We're gonna take all of this grease out. I don't think I'll powder. Lately, when I blot, I just blot. I leave it. I don't want more powder. I just want to blot it away, and then that's it. Now, looking at the paper, I do see some transfer, so I don't know if this crosses you out, but I do see some transfer. I don't know if you can see, like, the paper is a little pinkish, and this looks colored foundation-y. And this is it. That really took care of everything. I feel like my face looks absolutely fresh. Can you see how beautiful this foundation is? Like, I feel like it's so long wearing. It looks so good on. It's not accentuating my like acne, my pimples. Like, it just looks so good. Like, this makeup looks like I applied a few hours ago. Tell me it is not. Yeah, so that's it, friends. This is a true beautiful luxury foundation. Well done, Christian Louboutin. This is the first product that I try from the brand, and I'm just so impressed. This is absolutely gorgeous. I am going to pick up the powder. I'm hunting the powder down on Selfridges. I don't know which shade I should be. Let me know if you've tried it. I know few people are very big fans of their powder. And let me know what else have you tried, because I know they have beautiful blushes, eyeshadows. I am new to this brand. Now, I am thinking if you wanted to see a side-by-side with this foundation, if you really wanted that burning feeling, let me know. More than 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you want a side-by-side with the Prada Beauty? Let me know. I'm willing to do that. Next week is going to be March break, so it's gonna be hard to get it done, but I could work on that video. That's it. I'm rambling. This is a beautiful, stunning foundation, as it should be with the price. I'm so glad that I got to test it out throughout so many days and really made sure that I loved it before I recommended it. I'm gonna leave links where you are able to find them in the US. I believe it hasn't landed in Canada. We do get Louboutin from Whole Referal, but I haven't seen this foundation. So if I see it, I'll link it. So the shades is a little tricky, you know. They have good shade range, but it needs a little work. I think it could be better, but for me, it was an absolute immaculate shade match. so excited. Alright friends, let me know down below, what do you think of this foundation? This was over 13 hours of wear on the foundation. Let me know, what did you think of it? Do you like it? Did you want to try it? What do you think of the price? Anything and everything, let me know below. Thank you friends for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you next one. Bye.